And here is a Marion pocket page. I've used a little envelope corner there, and this is a tag. This is my homemade shimmers paint, and I've added I've aged a little piece of sheet music there. You'll notice on the front of the box I also have some sheet music on there, and that's the back of that tag. This is my Marion pocket page. I've got some lace on that. I've just put my homemade shimmers paint on that flower. I cut this with my new big kick. I love my big kick. And this again is a tag that I've made. And this is the faux torn paper technique. I've used my homemade shimmers on the corners and stamped that. And this is the back of that tag, the front and the back. And again, this is the Marion pocket page. I enjoy putting those in my albums also. And we're going to, on this page, I need to go to this page next. This is some lace with some half pearl buttons, black half pearl buttons. I've used some feathers and another half pearl button black. And this is the tag. This is a transparency that I've used as a pocket. And these are some flowers, primus, that I've used Velma's technique on. I love to use Velma's technique. And here's the back of that tag. That says Memories. And that just tucks right in that little corner. And then we open this page, and we have another vintage picture. These ladies with hats and feathers and half black pearls. And here's the tag. Again, I've used Velma's technique on these flowers, and there's a transparency pocket on this page. And this is the back of that tag. And this is a gate page, and this is one of the little envelope pages that I like to make. I've added some lace on here. You open that up, and you have the opportunity to slip something in there. And this is the tag. I've used my homemade shimmers on this. All of these tags you will have seen on the tutorial that I did. And there's the back of that tag. And again, all of these corners, I've used that envelope, that corner of that envelope, and I've covered it with the designer paper. I had that little brad to close that, keep that closed. And on this page, I've used when I did my first tutorial, I had this plan so that I would do this clear emboss technique, and I set that aside. I knew I was going to do that so these pages would look like that. And this is the tag. This page has some lace. I've tucked it underneath that corner, and I've put a couple of little charms on that page. And this is the tag for that page, the front and the back. And this is the back of the little envelope pocket page. I used just my glimmer mist, my homemade glimmer mist on those. And this has my homemade shimmers. And I've done that faux tearing technique. And this is the back of that. And again, there's designer paper underneath that, and an envelope corner. And again, here's this is actually the last page. And this is the tag for that page, the front and the back. And again, I've used my homemade shimmers on this, and I've used Velma's technique on the leaves. And this is the very last page. This is one of my very favorite things. I have a lollipop flower. I've used homemade shimmers. I've used homemade glimmer mist, and I've mixed glitter with clear embossing powder, and I've put that on these the circles that make the lollipop flowers. But before I put the clear embossing powder and the glimmer mist on them, I wad them up. I've done a tutorial on that too. And this is a tag. I've got my homemade shimmers on that. And this is actually a piece of designer paper that I've torn and put in there, and that's the back of that tag. And this tag, these are raised pieces that I've cut off of the designer paper, and I put a little lace and a little ribbon on that page. And here's the picture, and then my tag. I did a tutorial in this tag, by the way, when I was doing my chronicles, and this is the back of the tag. And this is another one of those pieces that you can take out and add pictures to the front, the back, whatever. And I've added a little rub-on that says original, and that's that tag for that page. I surely did have a lot of fun making this album. The virtual crop is November the 7th from 9 in the evening until 3 a.m. And of course there will be challenges, and the people who participate in the challenges will be eligible to win. There's going to be various prizes, but this is going to be one of the prizes for the virtual crop. So be sure, I can't go to the crop, but be sure that you get there, and it's a lot of fun. Kathryn does a great job. So you'll have a chance to win this mini and the altered cigar box. Thanks for watching.